All right, everyone, this is Francis. We met with the FMSQ. Get ready. This is the biggest off-road race of its kind in Canada. So the biggest race of the FMSQ series, but definitely the biggest off-road race in Canada at this stage. So we're super excited. This is Chainéland, Victoriaville, 2023, last round of the FMSQ Cross-Country National Championship. So this is round number 8. This is cool. The summer went fast, went by really fast. But yeah, this is it. So we're already there. It's the last round coming up. So we're on board once again with Ben Blue on his Yamaha Motosport Saint-Césaire bike. This video, this track preview is a presentation of KIMPEX as usual. So they've been on board for this program throughout the year. Thanks a lot, KIMPEX, for making this track preview program available to all the FMSQ participants and everyone that want to get a taste of a preview of the events and the tracks and what to expect. So yeah, thanks a lot, KIMPEX. So this is it. So Victoriaville, Ben Blue, he just went through like the first couple of grass track sections. He's now doing a couple little jumps, nothing major. Obviously, as usual, walk the track, check out the MX sections. Nothing crazy, like I said, but it's just make sure you go there ahead of time. You walk the track, you check it. If you don't have time, just make sure on your first lap that you're reasonable and that you make sure that you're not just going out there without knowing where you're going. So yeah, super cool track, one of the best track of the season in my opinion. But yeah, it's been super popular over the years. Like I said, we're expecting a lot of people for this round. Close to 800 racers will show up for this round. Obviously, we'll have to check on the weather and everything as usual. But yeah, this thing is going to be it's going to be awesome. We're expecting lots of riders from across the country. So guys from Western Canada, Owen McGill, Jared Stock, a bunch of people from Western Canada. So just to name a few, but obviously some other great riders. Tyler Medaglia confirmed that he would be present at this round. So and obviously all of the FMSQ racers. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So quad on Saturday. First part of the day, Saturday. This is the ATV quad day. So we're expecting lots of ATVs for this round. It seems like this is a nice place for with the grass track and everything. So they like it a lot. They can do a lot of passing and so on. So that's gonna be cool. Then Saturday, it's going to be followed by e-bike races, and then we're going to get younger kids racing Saturday afternoon, end of the day, and there's going to be a special activity Saturday at 7 p.m., which is going to be the pit bike race. They're gonna set up lights and everything, so it's gonna be pretty cool. That was a good show last year, so we're looking forward to this. So if you're into pit bike riding, that kind of stuff, this is for you. So Sunday, it's mainly the moto day. So all the classes, it starts at 8:30 with the younger kids and some more amateur categories. Then 10 a.m. is the biggest race of the weekend, close to 300 racers. This is the amateur race, 10 different categories for everyone. So check out the FMSQ.net website. You're going to get some info in there. It's all in English. Just go in there, pick English, and then you're going to get all the info, the schedule, the costs, the categories, all that kind of stuff. So you can find your information out there. So that was for the 10 a.m. race on Sunday, and then the, let's say, expert or more advanced race on the moto side is happening at 1 p.m. on Sunday. This is the last race of the weekend. So as you can see on the video, this racetrack, it's got lots of flow, tons of flow, tons of lines. The line selection is awesome. There's some rocks, but I mean it's nothing crazy. It's not a rocky racetrack, let's say. It's more dirt, roots, and grass track. So this is what you get. So this is the perfect racetrack for especially for people that are not used to the FMSQ races or the FMSQ format, or if you're coming from a motocross background, this is the perfect racetrack, and it's the last round of the season. So yeah, you should come and try it. So lots of flow and everything. Obviously the difficulty will come from the endurance aspect of the race. So whether you're racing for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, depending on your category. Like I said, check out the schedule and all that on the FMSQ website. You can get all that info. But yeah, with the endurance aspect, you're going to get tired, and it's going to raise the difficulty level. But this racetrack, yeah, it's super flowy, so it's not a hard. It's nothing super hard. It's pretty. I would say it's average in terms of difficulties. So yeah, you're gonna get some little hills, up and downs, roots, dirt, and a little bit of rocks. So this is what you're gonna get. So you can see some water, mud on the ground in the video. So Ben Blue was filming this thing on the 21st of September. So it was more than a week before the event. So the event is happening next week. So right before this video, they had a lot of rain on the site. So they had like 50 millimeters of rain shortly before this video. So this is why you can see some wet spots and everything. But hey, we're gonna have to look at the weather and monitor it. But I mean, we're hoping everything's gonna be cool. But this racetrack is pretty solid. It can handle some of the water and everything. So it shouldn't be a problem, and let's just hope that we have good and awesome weather like we did in the previous couple of years, and it's going to be it's going to be awesome. So yeah, this racetrack has been around since I believe 2006. So it didn't happen for a few years, and then it came back recently. So that's so we've been doing it in the more recent years for the last 2-3 years at least. So yeah, awesome site, like I said. Lots of people. It's gonna be great for sure. So Ben Blue is just going through the woods sections. You've seen a lot of grass track before that. But yeah, the woods are just awesome, like I was saying. But yeah, this is what he's going through right now. We're probably halfway in terms of the lap time. We're looking at lap times of probably like 18-19 minutes on the Moto Pro side of things. What you're seeing right now is the Moto Pro loop. But I mean, it's going to be mainly the same track for ATVs and the other races. Obviously, if you're racing like Kiwis or some of the younger classes or some of the races, obviously they're going to be shorter, and the racetrack is going to be way shorter than this, obviously. But this is just to give everybody a preview, and this is most of what you're seeing right now on the screen is going to be what most of the people will be racing. So little sections will change depending on your racetrack and course difficulty, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on. So So Ben Blue, just going through a more open section right now. You see all the grass was trimmed. The promoter Philippe Chainéland. Well, there you go. Talking about him, he's right there in the woods. He's doing a lot of work to make this thing great. There's no banners. There's no signs yet. This is all gonna come in the couple of days right prior to the event. So all the banners, all the grass track, the stakes, all that stuff is going to happen the couple of days before the event. So yeah. So again, we're like over a week before the event right now doing this track preview. So this is just to give you an idea of how things, of what to expect. So yeah. Other than that, there's going to be demo rides. It's important to mention, some of the other stuff that's going to go on over the weekend. So there's going to be demo rides. KTM, Husqvarna, Gas, and Sherco Canada. They're going to be offering demo rides for people on site if you want to test the new bikes, 2024 models, that kind of stuff. Check that out. It's going to happen on Saturday from 11 to 4 p.m. So that's for the demo rides. There's also going to be that Stay Sick for the young kids. This is awesome. They get a bunch of free, bunch of gifts. It's a free race. Just show up, get your kids on one of their Stay Sicks, and then they can race and have fun with the other kids. So this is a great event. So check that out. This is 3:45 p.m. on Saturday. I think I talked already about the pit bike race. So this is again 7 p.m. on Saturday. So lots of things going on. So if you're spending the whole weekend, there's going to be different things to watch, and it's gonna make for a great weekend for the whole. For you, your friends, and then the whole family. So yeah, Ben Blue is still making its way through the woods. So yeah, some of the wider trails still, and we're about 13 minutes in the lap. So yeah, make sure you check out as well the track map. So this is going to be posted as well. There's going to be a link to the track map, so you can see the courses, the different layouts, the site layout on the track map, and then you can check that out. So e-bicycles, we're going to try to make a video of that e-bicycle track that we built last year on this site. So it's going to be mainly the same track with small adjustments, but yeah, we're going to try to post a fresh video of that as well. So just keep an eye open on that if you're interested. We're asking everyone as much as possible to walk the course or check out the course. You can use your e-bicycles, your bicycles, that kind of stuff. Pit riding other than going on the starting line or going to the tech inspection is not allowed at the FMSQ, so you're not allowed to do pit riding at any time. So we're asking everybody's collaboration on that. You're going to get penalized if you do pit riding. So yeah, so you can still use your bicycle to kind of walk the course ahead of time. If you do so, make sure you're not interfering with any of the racing that's going on. Make sure you don't cut banners. If you have to cross banners, make sure you respect the banners. This is really important. We've seen some issues recently with people just people that didn't care or I don't know what, but they were cutting banners, and this is not cool. It's everyone's responsibility to make sure that the course is all good, and it's a long course, so we can't have people all the time watching the whole course to make sure all the banners are good. So obviously we have our FMSQ team that's putting all the hours and the efforts to do that, but if they have to fix banners from people not caring about others and just cutting banners, well, this is then it's taking time away from from them doing other stuff that's needed during the race weekend. So anyways, just make sure you respect all the banners, all the signs, and make sure you inform your friends. If you're a parent, if you have kids, make sure your kids understand that properly. So this is really important for the weekend, for the whole weekend, for all the participants, to make sure everybody's having some good racing and there's no issues with the racetrack. So yeah, awesome season so far this year at the FMSQ. So this is the closing round. It's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the FMSQ, there's also the livelap.com system that we're using. So online registrations is available. I will say that you should register online as much as possible. If you're having some issues with your registrations, you're not good with the online kind of stuff, whatever, you can show up anytime to the FMSQ trailer. There's going to be people that can manually register you. If you need information on pricing, that kind of stuff, this is all available on the website. Check that out. If you have any questions, I would say ideal solution would be to send a message on our social medias to get quick little answers. If it's something that's going to be more complicated, then just send an email to the FMSQ, and then we're going to do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on, so but yeah, we're gonna do our best to help you out for sure. But yeah, register ahead of the time. This is key, especially at this last round. There's gonna be lots of people, so if you don't want to be in lineups or whatever, just register online ahead of time. So yeah, if you're not going to be on site, whatever, check out livelapse.com. Just select the event, and then you can watch live results throughout the weekend. So yeah, this is what's going on. We're looking at Ben Blue right now. He's just riding he's back into the field section, one of the last field sections, and he's just going around some stakes right now, but don't worry, he's just actually kind of following the course, but so he's not just going randomly and trying to find his way. There's actually like a big spiral section in the middle of the field, and this is pretty cool. This is pretty unique. Makes for some good passing opportunities and some good racing. So this is pretty cool. Philip Chainéland, the promoter, has that set up in the field. So yeah, if you've never done one, it's you're gonna have fun in that section. At least that's what I think. I think it's pretty cool. So Ben Blues, yeah, it's just going back in the last wood section before the finish, before the end of the lap, pretty much. So yeah, so just this is gonna end in a few seconds. So September 30th, 1st of October, in just about a week, this is coming up. Victoriaville Chainéland 2023, last round of the FMSQ Cross-Country National Championship. Lots of fast riders, quad, moto, e-bikes. We're expecting tons of people. This is the biggest off-road race in Canada, so make sure you're coming. Make sure you check it out. Thanks everyone. We'll see you there.